BrainBobble presents The Myth of Willpower. Why self-discipline isn't always the answer. Struggling to stick to your goals and maintain self-discipline? Do you feel like a failure when you can't resist temptation? It's time to challenge the myth that willpower is the only way to succeed. This video offers alternative solutions that may help you achieve your desired outcomes. While willpower is important, it's not always enough to overcome life's obstacles. There are many factors beyond our control that can impact our ability to stay disciplined. In this video, we'll explore these factors and provide practical advice on how to work around them. By understanding the limitations of willpower, you can approach your goals with a more realistic and effective mindset. 1. External factors beyond our control. No matter how much you plan and prepare, life always has a way of throwing curveballs. Unexpected events, such as illness or a family emergency, can quickly become a top priority, leaving your best-laid plans in the dust. This is why relying solely on willpower alone isn't always enough to guarantee success. Life is just too unpredictable. Understanding and working with the limitations of willpower helps you find alternative paths for achieving your goals. So instead of thinking about willpower as a one-size-fits-all solution, remember that there are other strategies available, and they could be just what you need to achieve success. 2. Perfectionism can hinder progress. Perfectionism can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it can motivate you to strive for greatness and excellence. On the other hand, it can also paralyze you with fear of failure and incessant doubt. The idea that strong determination and focus alone will definitely lead to success is a common misconception. But when it comes to perfectionism, this kind of attitude can actually impede your progress. By constantly trying to achieve a perfect result, you set yourself up for failure by never allowing yourself to get any closer than almost perfect. This creates an unrealistic and often impossible standard that is nearly impossible to reach, no matter how much willpower you exert. To break free from the perfectionist cycle, focus on making progress rather than striving for perfection. Allow yourself to take risks and celebrate small victories along the way. That's true success. 3. Self-control is a limited resource. Much like willpower, self-control is a finite resource. The idea that you can just push yourself past any obstacle is false. You have only so much energy to devote to each day, whether it's in the form of physical or mental effort. This means that if you are constantly fighting against overwhelming tasks or trying to exceed expectations, your self-control will eventually be depleted. This is why the myth of willpower is so dangerous. It teaches us to find success through sheer force of will, when the truth is that sometimes diligence and self-care are the only path forward. If you want long-term success, focus on disciplining yourself and setting realistic goals rather than relying on willpower alone. It's the key to unlocking your highest potential. 4. Lack of support system. Self-discipline and willpower are important components of accomplishing any sort of goal, but having a strong support system can make all the difference. It is much easier to stay on track when you have someone else holding you accountable for your actions and encouraging your progress. Even if it's simply having someone to cheer you on or lift you up when things get tough, having an ally by your side can be invaluable. Additionally, a supportive group of people can provide useful advice and mentorship in areas that may feel outside of your control. With the help of friends and family, achieving goals that may seem out of reach becomes significantly more manageable. They can provide the extra push necessary to set yourself up for success over time. 5. Temptation is everywhere. If you want to stay on track with achieving your goals, it can be difficult when temptations abound in your daily life. Even if you have the strongest of intentions, it can be challenging to resist the allure of instant gratification that many pleasures bring. To combat this, it helps to frame things in terms of short-term versus long-term objectives. Consciously think about what will make you happiest in the big picture and focus on setting yourself up for success over a longer period. Additionally, it is important to remind yourself not only why you are striving towards a particular goal but also why it is personally meaningful to you. Considering how much time and effort goes into achieving something substantial, staying accountable can give you an extra push in moments of weakness. 6. Burnout is real. The daily pressure to stay motivated and focused while striving for self-discipline can be an exhausting and arduous task. Creating a balance between doing more and taking time to relax or step away is essential in staying positive and motivated in your journey toward success. Setting too many or overly rigid expectations can lead to guilt or lack of accomplishment, so it's important to focus on honing healthy habits rather than expecting perfection every day. A little discipline goes a long way, but it's also essential to recognize your limits and give yourself permission to take time off when needed. Be kind and patient with yourself, as pushing too hard, too fast, or being too hard on yourself, if things don't work out, can lead to burnout. Balance is key. 7. Unrealistic expectations. When it comes to achieving success, setting realistic goals and standards is key. Unrealistic expectations can be damaging to your progress, as they often lead to a sense of failure before you even start. It's important to challenge yourself and strive for more, but don't forget that progress takes time. If you set the bar too high to begin with, it's easy to become overwhelmed and feel like you need to do more than what's actually achievable or necessary. This can make completing tasks or reaching milestones much harder than they ought to be, so take the time to evaluate whether a goal is attainable from the outset. Don't underestimate the power of small victories. Sometimes taking baby steps towards something big can make all the difference in getting closer and closer towards your ultimate success. 8. Stress and anxiety can sabotage efforts. For many of us, the inability to stay disciplined and focused on our goals can be caused by stress and anxiety. In times of intense pressure or worry, it's easy to neglect your willpower and give in to short-term pleasures that could do more harm than good in the long run. You may find yourself procrastinating or feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list instead of ticking off important tasks. Heightened stress hormones like cortisol can also take a toll on your mental energy, causing self-discipline to slip away and pushing you off track from achieving what you set out to do. It's important for you to prioritize taking some time every day for relaxation activities such as listening to music, doing yoga or meditating in order to reduce stress levels, improve focus and help maintain better self-discipline. 9. It's important to enjoy life too. Life is full of competing pressures and sometimes it can feel like your goals are getting further away. This is why it's important to make sure that you take the time to pamper yourself and let go of strict rules now and then. This could mean taking a break from all those emails and scheduling in some much-needed you time. Whether it be a day off work, taking an extra long bath or spending the afternoon reading your favorite book. In fact, allowing yourself to observe small luxuries can actually help boost your motivation levels and get you back on track towards achieving your goals. Indulging in things that bring you joy will reduce stress levels, calm your mind and give you the energy needed for success. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, don't forget to take a step back and reward yourself with something special. Life is a journey of balance and self-discipline is an important factor in any success story, but it's not the only way. You can still reach your goals while also taking breaks to enjoy life and practice self-care. Don't be afraid to push yourself when necessary, but know that you deserve the occasional break too. Create a comfortable environment that allows for joy and relaxation. This will help keep you motivated on your path to success. Believe in yourself and stay focused. If you do that, you will definitely be able to achieve your goals. And for more insightful tips and mind-expanding food for thought, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching.